hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Hi there, guys. We have returned. Yes, we have. Sorry for interrupting that one-turn attempt. However, I've got something potentially even better. Credits for that intro go to Herringzord. He made that. It's awesome. Could one of the mods link Herringzord's Discord? The Herringzord's YouTube channel, maybe. He made a lot of good stuff for this league, the Rebel, which is also an awesome league. Okay. Yeah, this team. Crazy stuff. Last game, we skilled a new dirty player, we skilled Juggernaut on the Surfer, and we skilled plus strength on the Sacker. 2190 with only 12 players. Here we go. Time for some claw people to die. No hippie. Nice. Yeah, it has very good hype potential. 690k. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So playing against a squad with only 12 players as Undead with a bunch of dirty player can get really nasty, of course. Then again, playing against the Slaughterers can get pretty nasty for anyone. That's a chainsaw. That is a break tackle mummy with plus movement, if I'm not mistaken. That is a bribe, which was to be expected. I expect to see another bribe, to be honest. It's got 9k. Babes are not bad for Undead either. Babes are kinda good, actually. Because you've already got regen for the Kaz. And the Babes help against the KOs. Which is quite solid. So yeah, this is what hack and slash looks like until they true black books. Now, black books is actually the father of Carlsson, who is one of my most amazing players on this team. The strength for diving tackle beastman. Since we don't face a wizard anyway, we definitely want to go and kill first. I am the Slaanesh Slaughterers here, my hero, the Chaos team. And we are going to be doing some slaughtering here. Yes. Congratulations, Black Books. So yeah, 12 players versus only 13. So he was on only 11 before hiring 2 stars. Yeah, Weather Dome does get pretty ugly. I'll try and zoom in a little bit, which alleviates the problem. Just a tad. So, I don't expect to be fouling too much this game. I'd have to see my hero. My schedule is pretty full. I just spent a couple of days away and aim for a turn 16 stall. Okay. Okay, DD. Yep, I like it. Don't touch it. This is fine. This is a good setup. I approve. Is the saw going in? The saw is going in. Zombies on the line. Well, that was to be expected. The sort of one-turning-ish ghoul with movement 8 and sprint is not on the pitch. That's not too surprising. The other ghoul isn't either, which means we have relatively little to fear from Ramtut's wrestle, break, tackle shenanigans. I mean, strength 6 means he dodges into 2 tackle zones on a 2+. And strength 6 wrestle, he can sack. He can really, really, really sack. But since he has only 1 ghoul and a rookie at that, his ability to retrieve after the sack are actually very, very limited here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's the Do we want to straight up go and kill Ramtut? Would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Can we commit to that? I do believe we can. Let's... Do we want the wrestler in or out? Let's leave the wrestler out. Well, I mean, you can get a bribe with the regen. Then it does make a little more sense. Okay, let's turn on the skills overview actually, since the skill ups on the stars don't show. Right, so the wrestler goes out is what we decided. Obviously the carrier goes front and center. We're going to need 2 guards up here. We're going to need some killing power on the line. Let's use you, and you, and you. Then we're going to send some guards up here. So the rookie will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll go there. We're going to need 2 guards in here, so let's use that guy as well. 2, 4, 6 here. How worried am I about this failing? Not really. So very, very committed on fighting this flank. But I think we can probably pull that off. So that would be 1 guard here, 1 guard there, 1 assist there, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 dice on Ramtut with claw. Not worth blitzing, I think, not with the player and the saw around. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. That's a pretty good description of what happened, Necropotence, yes. Immortal skinks were also immortal. Yeah, it was kind of a dicing. Very true. Kickoff return lets me catch for free, which is potentially kind of nice. 8 extra reroll for the slaughterers, which is also pretty splendid. Right. So, you smack this guy. Bam. Good. 1 down. 1 down. He's got babes, but it's still a dirty player he's not using this turn, or this drive. Try another. Try another. Ooh, that's good. And Regen says nope. So that's 2 out. And this one's also good. We're not piling on here, so we can just go there. Merely a stun. So sad. Yes. So then... Here. Here. There. And there. Let's see if we can get rid of Ram Touch here. It seems like we cannot. Alright. Worth a reroll? Worth a reroll! There we go. Ram Tut goes next to the rookie. And is fine. Right. Pick up with a reroll. Yes, that's not snakes. Very good. Kind of want to cover this guy a little bit, because this is still fairly blitzable. Kind of want to cover this too, so you know what? Let's be here. I think this is decent. I'm sorry, LV. Much as I appreciate having a dirty player, you are still kind of expendable right now. So yeah, I did get 2 removals out of the first 4 punches, but I would have much rather removed just Ramtut than both of these zombies. But two of the 3 dirty players out is kind of nice. He's got to be pretty hesitant to stick his only remaining guard in there, though. At least I think so. So much strength to face. This kind of makes sense. If you push, you get another punch. Yeah, a Mino with no no wild animal is pretty cool. Yeah, the guard's nice. That's true. So, no mighty blow on the first punch. It kind of does, Red. It kind of does. Although, I'm just amazed that they've survived for this long. I think all 4 of my warriors are the original squad after 60-ish games. So he's already used his dirty player to move in for the assist. Which means he's not fouling, or at least if he's fouling it's with the saw. If he's willing to move his guard in, then he's giving up a potential nasty block. Ramtut could try a move. He's got movement 5. Right, because he's 8+ movement Tomb Guardian, effectively. So yeah, movement 5 is quite good with Break Tackle. But, of course, he's got Loner and no dodge, so using him in such a way is always risky. And now that's a player that I might be willing to use my dirty player on. Which team have you played the most games with and are you attached to it? Jeez, that's a good question. I mean, my original Dark Elf squad on the in Cole played 62-2-0 before losing its first game, but I never played them anymore because it's Cole, and Cole kind of died with Champ Ladder. From my league teams, I'd say this one. And some fumble teams, I suppose. But those are all kind of history as well. So I'd say this is the team I'm most attached to from my league teams currently. And the oldest. Yeah. Although I'm quite fond of my my lizards and my woodies as well. I had a really nice Skaven team, but there's a good reason not to get there's a good reason not to get too attached to your Skaven teams. Or you can get attached to the team, but not to the players, basically. Yeah, I skipped most of my leagues. Do I also play non-league games on stream? I used to play only Cole and then only Champ Ladder for a bit. But, ooh! Did he just half-die me? Without... Okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll take that skull. Skulls are nice. And it's a stun. Pretty decent. So lots of mobility there for us. Are we willing to get another punch in? And if so, where should we make it? Because I could go... Yeah, actually, let's do that. Interesting question there, Didi. Yeah, so I've done Champ Ladder runs, but I rarely have the time to qualify. Let's see. How about you go here? You're there. Here. And here. I'm not blitzing with him just now. Rookie can be there. Rookie. Rookie. That's not the term for what this is. You protect this. So, we have you here. We have you there. We have you here. So again, a 3-die blitz there. Oh, sorry, 2-die blitz on Ramtut there. Again, a POW. Nice, nice. And again, a failure. As I said, this player is actually worth putting a boot into. Is it worth re-rolling to get a boot into, though? Yeah, kinda is. Kinda is. There we go. Failure. Alright. No, you cannot stake the same star multiple times. In fact, you can't have the same star play for both teams. If you try, then it will play for neither. Did I enter the Fumble Cup? Ages ago. Not this one, though. Yeah, people don't like watching Fumble, which means it's a lot less appealing for me to play now that the stream has become kind of a thing. Which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, if I had, like, I made a relatively rapid transition from being exclusively non-league to being almost exclusively league. I enjoy the league matches a lot more, even though the scheduling is a big hassle. And I could see myself, if I wind up in a situation where I actually have the time to play a lot of non-league games, I will try to qualify again. But it's a big time commitment, and given that I play in 5 leagues, if you include the Legendary Edition Invitational, chances are it's not happening. Take the money and run. Oh yeah, very true. So as long as he keeps giving me these 2-die shots at Ramtut, at some point he's gonna have to go, right? Yeah, the last season I had a run that would have qualified under the current scoring system. It was the last season they used the previous scoring system. I think my Necro were 24-2 or something like that, which would have qualified, but then that was the season they still had the previous scoring system. Ramtut is absolutely an amazing sacker. Movement 5, which is really good. Strength 6, which is really good. Wrestle and break tackle. So he can go almost anywhere. That's currently a half die still, but that's a 2 die and he gets it. Alright, fair enough. Not a very fallible position though, so the saw isn't going to be doing that much. At least he's protected Ramtut well enough this time that I'm going to have trouble getting at him. I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe not. Yes. No, he has. Ooh, vroom, vroom. Let's see it, hack. Hack and slash. Vroom. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Okay, so he's not letting me blitz Ramtut this time. But I could quite easily get a blitz on this mummy instead. Let's do that. Let's get all of our guards stuck in. Now this girl, I should say, has only movement 5, but that's okay. Did I hear? Ooh, even better. So that's 2 guards to this strength 4. Oh, that was a goal, and now it's not. No goal for you. So 4, 5, 6 is enough to take him. So let's blitz this mummy. Would I like to knock it over? You know what? I'd rather not. Let's keep it here. Oh, it survived. Too bad. Foul rookie? Sure, whatever. Let's foul rookie. Okay, so that didn't work, but we do have a formidable wall of guard, I guess. That's something. Down to 1 reroll with 5 turns to play, though. Then again, I've got him down to 11 already. Here we go. Vroom, vroom. Targeting armor 9. Could be big. I mean, it is my best scales warrior. Oh, yeah, I mean, not a priority target. Plus movement, mighty blow relative to, say, Ramtut. Also, I've only got one bench. Wouldn't you always blitz with the chainsaw? The problem with blitzing with the chainsaw is if you fail to break armor, against armor 9 you need to roll a 7 or higher. And then if you don't, your blitz is used and you're standing next to the priority target, who's probably a pretty decent killer. If you foul with him, you're standing next to a prone guy, and the chance of failing is also a lot lower. And there's a chance to hit yourself. Yes, so if you've got a good player to blitz with, ooh, only you're both down. That's actually kind of good for me. Also means I might be able to foul Ramtut again next turn. The guard mummy not dying is kind of a shame though. I'd really like to be able to take a chunk out of him. So if this one fails, he's kind of screwed. If this one succeeds, he might still have a decent shot. This chaos contraption, it is a monster. Feel like a monster. Yes, it is. Vroom. Vroom. 7, just enough, but only a stun. 7 into 7. Okay, that's a turnover. I don't think he rerolls that, right? Oh, he does. Okay. Yeah, he's got 3 after all. And he kind of needs to get rid of that anyway. Oh no! Caution! Miss next. Yeah, can't. Good punch, that. Good punch, good reroll, really. Helps protect the saw a bit. The saw has sidestep. Where did his dirty player go? Oh, his dirty player made the block. So he's not fouling then. So I wouldn't think so. All right. Well, at least I might earn some money next game. That's something, right? If we get this up, that's a 1 die. If we want to make it 2 dice, we need someone to get in there. That's 2 GFIs from here. With my last reroll, yeah, I'm not going to go there. It is still going, I guess, Demon Prince. Squiggy could probably tell you more about that. Let's see. That is an accurate summary, I suppose. I really don't want to give him a single 6+. Blitzing the saw is definitely an option. Do I even want to score? Yes, but not right now. Yeah. That's kind of annoying. 2, 3, 4, 5. One BGFI to get there. Oops. Is it worth making a GFI to get there? Or do I blitz this guy, except that I'm going to take one more shot from the saw, and to die the mummy. Yeah, that's better. Getting this guard in here. To die the mummy. There. Follow, absolutely. Ah, more failure. Crap. Yeah, so the saw gets another shot. Not ideal. Also, I should think whether I still have players that need touchdowns. I mean, 77 Eidolon's finished pretty much. Chloe kind of does need more touchdowns at some point. The Warriors are all, well, they can handle themselves star player point wise. So yeah, it's pretty much Chloe who I might be tempted to hand off to at some point. While I appreciate the sentiment, Demon Prince, that's also a good way to get salty again. So if you do that, do bear in mind that your misfortune for that game isn't the end, or that team. Ball carrier needs dodge. Absolutely, Rhett. I am inclined to agree. It's one of the few doubles on this team that I would have really liked to have. I mean, leap is nice, but it's not crucial. Diving tackle is nice, but it's not crucial. But dodge on the carrier, yes. 2 warriors down. Another miss next. Okay. This is starting to look pretty bad all of a sudden. Losing 2 warriors in 2 turns is... I could lose 3 even. And with little bench from my side. Not good. Not good. I really need to overpower them, but my my claw hits on the mummies have been awful. I think I've taken, yeah. So that's really the key here. I've targeted Bramtot 3 times and this mummy twice, but failed to knock them over. I mean, yes, there's a dead ghoul, and yes, there's some zombie removals, but no, Gwydion, definitely not. Oh, nice, Demon Prince. That's excellent. Good to hear it. Ooh, that is good, though. That is very nice. That wasn't actually a warrior, was it? That was caution. When you have seven strength 4s, you kind of get confused sometimes. Oops. Hey there, Shala. Welcome. Run away from the Kloppo. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. So what do we got? This is currently not yet a 2 die, but it shall be. Getting this one up would work for that, but I think we'd be better off doing this. Then 2 dying this and seeing what happens. That'll do. Right. So regen is annoying, of course. And so is merely stunning him. Right. So now I've got 4, 5, 6, which gives me 2 dice on the mummy. Still got my claw palm to blitz with. Ah. Can't blitz in there. Actually, I could. Right? He's got 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means we need to cover this a wee bit more. Which we can do. This is kind of okay-ish. Man, I'm just not rolling him here. Yeah, should happen. So, do we dodge or do we stay? We're next to the dirty player. We're not giving him that fancy chain pushes. Yeah, I guess we stay. Not a good turn. Again. This could still become pretty damn tough. As long as, yeah, getting, I mean, there's a reason I've been targeting a mummy pretty much every turn, right? And it's not paying off yet. Okay, merely a stun on Monkey. That's right now. That almost makes me pretty glad. I really like strip ball, but on the kinds of players that can really get to the carrier. So the kinds of players that have agility 4. Access to leap, that kind of thing. This looks potentially interesting, I suppose. When in doubt, surf, right? Agility 5 leap blitzers with strip ball are pretty decent. But I even on those teams, I tend to also like having a wrestle tackle leaper as well. Because they are a good counter for the blood sure hands guys that your strip baller will be kind of useless against. That's a 1 die. That is a 1 die. And it's a skull. And the reroll is a both down. That's pretty nice, I'd say. Here comes Ramtut, preparing for his magnificent sacking play, no doubt. But that does mean we're going to punch a mummy. No, 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 he 1 dies my Cloud Bomber. That's bad. Come on! Yeah, I'm keeping that guy, thank you. Whew. That was nasty. I might just be forced to score here now, though. Can we set it up in such a way that we chain push there, serve there, barely? If we even want the 2 die here. Finally. And again a dud. And a dud. I think I'm gonna score this turn. Without even surfing. So yeah, then we get to set up what's left of our team. Yeah, there was no way to get a good surf and a safe play at the same time. Not with this few players. So he has 11. I have 10. He needs to ride the saw if he wants to keep it in, of course. Which means he'd have to field it. That's kind of good, though. Not without a 4+ leap Nugati. And it may not surprise you that that was not in the cards. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's 3 turning with a movement 8 sprint goal. Let's keep that in mind. We have 3 tacklers. This one's slow. I think I want everyone back a square. We're not countering. Maybe even 2. Yeah, let's put everyone back to square showing. These guys are about kind of isolated anyway. Makes it harder to gang file, makes it harder to blitz with something good. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah, the problem is indeed that I have only 3 non-valuable players. That's these 3. Good answer, Red. So they can't really hit like Chaos. I mean, claws are kind of a thing. Then again, in this matchup, if you saw what I did to the Orcs versus what I'm doing to the Undead, Lizards can sometimes hit like Chaos if you have the dice for it. Those 2 miss next will make my next opponent very, very happy. He's got me down to 5 strength 4s only. Such a shame. No kick. 3 turning. So the good news is that unless there's a get the ref event, the saw is going, which also means he's down to 10 players for the next half. I would have probably chosen not to bribe the saw, and then keep the bribe for a foul with the dirty players. Who have I got next? I don't know. I don't know. Weather change. Nope. Because we have an ugly stadium. Ugly. Right. If you know you can't keep the saw on the bench, I wouldn't have chosen to bribe that for only 3 turns. That's cool. That's very nice. Thank you, Ramtats. 3-die failure. I'm a bit surprised he didn't set up for more of a forward push with his offense this turn. What's Jacinda playing, Bobby? Turnovers? Turnovers are good. Turnovers are good. Okay. Okay. Well. Orcs. So let's see. Can't really blitz him. Could blitz him, but I'd need 2 guards down here. Do I still have that? I believe I do. So then I can do this. And then I can do that. Yes, the both down, please. Thank you. And it's Justice Stone. Okay. Okay. What's dare we leave out here? He doesn't really have that much in terms of actual bash potential. Suppose he knocks this over and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here will be kind of alright. Two turns to get him. This guy's the real threat, of course. Let's make sure we keep him back and nearby, and a bit more up front. I like this plan. Her, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now see, I've only got 2 turns. And I was set up way out back. Which means 2, 4, 6, 8. I'd have to dodge to even get there. Yeah, worth a shot, right? But not worth a reroll. And of course, that fails. Yeah, now if I had my players, placed further front, I would have definitely tried to send someone next to there. But I was too far out back to really make that work. So we need to make sure we have a way of reliably dealing with carnivore splitter here. Because if we don't, that's kind of annoying. We do still have a reroll. So Chloe might get a 75% shot. See, this is already good enough. He only had the 1 bribe, Brett. So the chainsaw is leaving the pitch after next turn. We already know that. So there comes the super almost 1 turn goal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so he doesn't need to get further up than this. This goal, however, needs to pass to get the ball to him. 3, 4, 5, or it's a handoff next turn. Or that. That could happen. So that was interesting. Because now really not worth going for the saw. Killing Ramtut is still my my main priority. I mean, killing the guard would have been nice, but my dirty player's out and he's down. He could still score in theory. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 plus 4 plus. He does have sure hands. Can we get at Ramtut realistically? I guess not. That's annoying. And we don't get the touchdown either. Also annoying. I like a surfer style, or a second killer is not a bad idea either. Nearly a KO, and since he has two babes, that doesn't do much. Yeah, so if we blitz this, we can stick the guard in there, and then we get 2 dice. Guess that's something. One die, I mean. I guess the carrier might know he's got tackle there too. So we've got this here, that there. We've got this here. That should make it pretty difficult. We still do have a reroll. So this would be 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus to make it 2 dice. Where's that? Ah, let's try it. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. Oh, I don't like this guy much. Really don't like this guy much. We're not going to be able to do anything about that. This is not really that much of a threat. You can't really do this. What can we do? Yeah, not much. Not much, really. Guess we just kind of hang out here or something. If I were him, what would I try to accomplish? Make use of the saw. I hope this helps. Not really. Crap. Oh well. Nice, Shala. Yeah, I've had a good high elf run a while back. I think they went 8-0-0 or something. But they started off with a really cheesy game, I think, where my opponent AFK'd and I or he even skipped his turns or something. So I wound up with dodge on a catcher and dodge on a blitzer in my first game. Something like that. More, way more. I think it was maybe 4 dodge on the team or something. It was a lot, anyway. So, but yeah, once you're around 2000 team value, high elves become really good because they have the advantage of mass armor 8 like dark elves, and they have the advantage of the movement 8. Movement 8 strength 3 combination, which is of course amazing. Both blitzers dodge and dodge catcher, something like that, yes. Which is spectacular for high elves to start with 3 dodge in game 2. 2 dodge and a dodge catcher. High elves are a bit bland, yes. Yeah, those have been on YouTube already. I haven't published YouTube vids for a while now. I'm sorry, guys. I will be getting back on that soon. But this whole trip thing has taken up a fair bit of my time. Blitzing with the dirty player, right. Failing to knock down, but he still got the saw as a secondary option. Vroom, come on, stickers. Come on, stickers. Please don't get more than badly hurt, please. First time I've seen that. Well, that's a good way to end the drive. He wasn't coming back anyway. Failed his regen and would have gotten sent off anyway. Alright, so he's got 10. Oh, the zombie rolled a 1 on his scale roll, which means I actually outnumber him. No, there are no Blood Bowl 2016 rules in Legendary Edition. Yeah, that KO one is quite nice. So, That leaves him with 10. 9. 9 versus my 10. Right. Does this setup still work? Kinda does, doesn't it? Not risking these guys there if to get punched by the mummies. Dirty playered. Swap this around because I'm more likely to want to blitz with him. 6, conserve both flanks now, can clop on both flanks. Which leaves the sacker a bit one-sided, but who cares? We're not sacking down here anyway. Well, that might just make the difference, I guess. So he's got one dirty player left. All 3 of the mummies, though. Weather change again. Well, this is a nice kickoff event-free game then. Two, 4. If there is a thrown rock, it skips armor. It goes automatically to injury, which means no auto removal, but at least a stun. It can even stun 2 guys if you have equal fame. No, it can't be a non-armor break, Ret. Oh, the kickback from the chainsaw. I'm sorry. It isn't just an armor roll, but many chainsaws have low armor, like this guy has armor 7, and you get a +3 from that. So, a roll of 5 is enough to break armor, which means not breaking armor is pretty unlikely. Only on a roll of 2, 3, or 4, basically. I think it was nice though, Nocturnal. It actually says which weather it's becoming. Oh, that's not a removal either. Hooray! We outnumber the undead. That's kind of nice. Noblars don't die when you hit them with mighty blow tackle, yes. Well, that don't break armor. I mean, you can still just roll like a 6 on the injury. So I'm going to stop doing everything in my power to hit the mummies, because now we've got actual game plan to focus on as well. Also, he hasn't exactly set up in a way that makes that super easy either. Punch all the dudes. Claw! Just this time. Yeah. Undead has suffered more casualties. Well, this guy was self-inflicted on turn 8 and he was going off anyway. This guy's dead. This guy is goner. This guy was Miss Nick's game. This guy was Miss Nick's game. This guy was badly hurt but apoed. I don't think the Undead have succeeded on a single regen roll. It's just called GMan Division 1 actually, Kumo. We do kind of need better names for the top divisions. If I were him, where would I go? I would probably go down this side. So let's just give this guy a little bit of backup. Yeah, protect the center, not... Yep, good. Alright. Or go. Division 1 sounds like the second highest division. Exactly, Kumo. That's what it's actually, the second highest division is called in OCC. And there's 2 of them. So there's 1 championship, and then there's 2 Division 1s. Yeah, I agree. Okay, grabs me there. Ooh, no, spider! Oh, he's fine. Still an interesting match. So if he wants to really target this guy, he could blitz it, but then that would cost him the free block. So that's something. Then again, it would free up the dirty player. No mighty blow on the blitz, but... No gang foul then, that's good. Yeah, it did, didn't it? The rel was actually the first. That's true. Okay, he's going for the gang foul after all. And I've already used my apple and I'm badly hurt. Come on, monkey. Come on, monkey. You can do it. You can do it. Live. Live. Aw, Kitchi. No. No. Don't be like that, dude. Will we finally see a sacking play then? I mean, it is a blood sure hands carrier. No, 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 no. Ah. All right. So that's kind of cool. I don't think we'll see a sack. 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Here. And then we'll have you there. And you here. And you will go and kill a mummy. When I say kill, I mean badly hurt will actually do. Hell, I'd settle for a KO right now. We're not following up because we're not that crazy. I guess I should probably be happy with the stun at this point. Yeah, no. In the U.S., soccer is more a women's sport than a men's sport. Which, I mean, who cares? But it is kind of an odd contrast with the rest of the world. It's still a useful stun. Yeah, no, bash-wise, it's been a bit of a pain losing these two for next game, but it's only next game. Yeah, so right now he's got a 1 die against any of the 3 warriors. But he doesn't really have the room to punch through here, because his players are too slow to go and flank here. He doesn't have the strength without the mummy to really punch through this position. I mean, he could blitz there, punch there, but that just keeps him stuck in place. So yeah, it's kind of okay. Yes. Well, no, there are like 1 or 2 other countries that don't use metric, right? I think I've heard of this. Okay, so blitz with the movement wide gets him. Good skill too. Yep, Calf is injured. And another skill, Calf is fired. Expensive. For a team that's already deep into spiraling expenses, that is an expensive loss. Officially, the UK uses metric. Well, there are 2 kinds of measuring systems. One that gets used to send people to the moon, and one that gets used to screw up a probe that crashes into Mars instead of going into orbit around it. Because the US uses metric for space travel, except when they don't, and then... No, was that the UK? I think that might have been the UK. They actually crashed a space probe because they were confused by the use of metric system. Yeah, they're both down will do. Oh, I got one! Yes! No. Yeah, that is very true, Nickel Blitzer. The relevance of it, though, is more useful in terms of the way the numbers are easily combined and measured in tens. That is the biggest advantage for me. They're actually redoing the kilogram, aren't they? No, yeah, exactly. It scales very well. I still do not feel like the 4+ sack is my best play, unfortunately. So... maybe it is actually. Maybe it is. Nah, not really. No. Might be willing to pile on that one. Not on armor though. Okay, so now we've got strength 4, 5. So 2 assists would make this a 3 die. Which would mean I could keep this guy out here. This guy out here. This one out there. Now I'm going to get my Clopum killed for this, I guess. Did I say 3? I meant 2. Yes, thank you, Valena. And again, failure. So, suppose he sets up a blitz here. Pretty damn likely. Yeah. These guys, this is going to be running after him. I mean, sure, his mummies aren't going anywhere. The question is, can he get enough of a safe situation going with just these guys? The answer is maybe. I mean, I do have 3 tacklers here. But if one gets blitzed and the others get marked, then I'm going to have some luck to get the ball where it needs to go. And this guy's fast. Nice nickel blitzer. Ooh, that is pretty nice though. Oh, and the reroll too. Oh, filthy looker. Yeah, it's the problem is that not using powers of 10 to factor stuff is just really annoying. Welcome, Mandrel Darksand. Happy to hear it. Yes. Okay. 10-based numbering systems are kind of common in humans because we have 10 fingers. Although really, I think it would be really cool if people just got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Something like that. That would be cool. Okay, so what do we got? Yes, that was totally not what I was doing there. Right, so the Rackler blitzes the ball, obviously. Which means we don't follow this. So then we probably want him here. This is strength 5. That means we need someone like there, maybe? Yeah, that looks nice. No, this is a 2-die on the ball, because plus strength. Go, Chloe! Chloe finally becomes a sacker! Woo! That is very interesting. Let's 1-die this to get him out the way. That'll do. It's just a 2+ anyway. He said and failed it. And the GFI is good, the pickup's good. Do we want to dodge here? Yeah, kind of do. Yeah, nice. Nice. Well done, Stickers. That was look at Chloe and Stickers being a tag team there. That was kind of awesome. Okay, I still haven't used Leap on Chloe. Nice. Yeah, Mandrel has weekends, has tournaments pretty much every week. Yes, the UK is the most active thing, place for Blood Bowl, absolutely. Which is why the current #1 in the world could become the current #1 in the world after moving to the UK, because he actually had the opportunity to play lots and lots of games. That is K Foget, or K Foged, also known as Food. He's Danish by origin. So that sack has certainly improved my chances by a lot. Now we just really want to survive with all of our players sort of intact. Another Dane going Viking. Yeah. Critiquing our toils. Yeah, keeping Ramtot here is kind of nice, because otherwise he'd have a relatively easy 3+ dodge in here. But right now, yeah, right now he'd have to make a 5+ to get there. Good. Merely pushing. I think it just means that you guys have lots of land to spread out over. No diving tackle, of course, but we do have tackle on it, and it doesn't work. And GFI. Good thing is that neither of these have guard. Oh, and he's stuck. Does he reroll that? Might have to, I guess. Yes, he does. Fair enough. Good call, actually. Come on, Bavarian. Come on. I kind of need you this turn. Thank you. That's very helpful. No. Ha ha ha! So, stand up. Go there. Blitz there. Regroup. Yes, strength 6 break tackle wrestle. He's pretty awesome. So now I've got tackle on here. We could do a sideline cage, but that would still leave a kind of to idle on. Do a sideline cage. Risky too. Can we get safe where we are? Not really, but kinda. I guess I could just go like here. Actually, that's not that bad, is it? I think this works pretty well. Just to make even a bit more sure. Yeah, not really. That did not help much, did it? Could have had him here, though. That would have helped. Yeah, those things happen, but they happen both ways, right? I mean, I've had amazing removals against the orcs last game with lizards, and I've had a complete lack of removal against Armor 7, effectively with lots of Mighty Blow. It happens. Blood Bowl is a weird kind of game, really. But yeah, Ramtot is a pretty cool star. He's just, I don't know, 400k-ish or something, so it's pretty expensive. But Strength 6, Break, Tackle, Wrestle is just so good. And with Movement 5, you actually get to use it too. It's not like a regular mummy. Come on, Chloe. Okay, she's dead. Oh, right? You can't have a movement 4 sacker. That's not a thing. First game with Strength 4. She is the most fun player on the team. The sensible thing would be to fire her for sure. I mean, she went from movement 5 to movement 4 just now. Would I repeat the experiment? I think having a wrestle tackle beast is awesome. And if her leap has actually, while never being used, has actually still been pretty influential in a couple of games. And once she would have had very long legs, which, I mean, strength got in the way. Once she would have had very long legs, I would have started actually using it more often. But movement 4 on a sacker. Then again, on a chaos team, she does kind of just stand in the middle and threaten stuff. And I haven't completely given up on the idea of keeping her. I mean, next game is going to be a Journeyman Fest, no matter what. Yeah, expensive is definitely the thing, though. Absolutely. Wait, where's my club bomb? Oh, here it is. Armor 6. There we go. Roll the 7. Awesome. So... Kind of need to cover this now, that one. 2, 4, 6, 8, okay. This helps against that side. Four, 3, 2. Sure. Why not? Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me give you that. Not really. Yeah, the thing is, against as a backfield sweeper, she really doesn't work. That was the wrestle tackle initial plan, but it's quite often your opponent winds up in a solid cage in front of you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of liked having 7 strength board though. Then again, she's a lot more expensive than I might know. Isn't she? 60, 110, 30, 50, 180. That's a lot of team value. Is she worth facing a wizard over? No. Definitely not. Okay. Shame. Oh, shikes. We've got 2 turns to score. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sprint Ghoul is in touchdown range. So we clop on this one, and then we foul that one. And then maybe we run. Wait, he's in range 2, isn't he? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. So we just get the ball safe somewhere instead. That works. I don't think so. It's a good start. So let's see if this one stands. Then I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 against round touch. Again, round touch down. Instant. 4, 5, 6. So the only way to get that would be to do this, but that's okay because then you can't score anyway. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't think he's getting that ball. Costly victory, but I do think we've got this. Yeah, that's what we have stand firm for. Nope, I'm not leaving here, thank you. He took a lot of beating, very, very true. Very, very true. Although, that zombie, I think that zombie removed 2 warriors by blocking. No, it wasn't a warrior, it was, well, I don't know. That zombie did so good. He deserves some kind of official recommendation as well. Yeah, he's not both blitzing the ball and getting where he needs to go. Yeah, I mean, I've been punching mummies every chance I had, and all 3 of them are still on the pitch. That is, that is definitely a problem. Okay, tackle used. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hooray! We did it! We did it! Oh, we get to kill them. Okay, let's see. Aha, he thinks he's safe, huh? Four, 5, 6. Let's make that 3 dice, shall we? Oh. But I really want to... Yeah, I'm not going to GFI for that. I can do it from this side though, doesn't matter. He's got guard, you get... Ah! Well, then we'll GFI to get it. We don't. Okay, so what we're going to do is, out of sheer frustration, we're going to turn 16 foul. And kill Ramtot. Nah. Okay. Considering I won, I should probably be a bit happier about the results, but I'm sad about Chloe. If she weren't the most fun player on the team, I'd be a lot easier about... Oh! Oh, look at that! Oh... Oh...
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.